I'm living in my parents' basement, guys. I need cash. Donate. What? Alright. Thank you. So, like, I have to take a little break so that my dad can fall asleep, but as soon as he's asleep, I'll continue speaking at a lower decibel level. So, but anyway, like, so like you're probably gonna see some more. You're probably gonna see some more of Henry, like in the future, because he exists immortally, and he totally gets it at age 18, which makes sense because of the work I've done. Hold on. Which makes sense because of the work I've done. Hold on. Which makes sense because of the work I've done. That's weird. Anyway, it makes sense because I've done a lot of work that ensures that no matter what age you are, you know, you have access to the resources that I've created to help people acclimate themselves to the universe of ultimate understanding and drugs. It's awesome. So like, so I'm gonna post this on YouTube tonight. I've got 2 tapes worth of shit. It's gonna take me a little while to upload all that stuff, but like, I'm gonna tag the fuck out of it. I expect like I expect it to get to like Tom Cruise, Christian Bale, and Keanu Reeves, and a mystery other person within the week. Most likely like within 48 hours, and then like you can all pop in like this. Hold on a second. Since I'm not like getting paid for this, hold on. I'm doing something else now. Hold on a second. Oh, yeah. Oh shit. Yeah. Oh yeah. Whoa. Anyway, there's a Daft Punk song that kind of like gets your juices flowing, and like I was listening to it while I was making Twitter updates. I was trying to achieve a similar effect to what these tapes are gonna do. You know, hey everyone, I'm out here. I'm still doing it. Recognize, you know, come like message me. You know, it's very difficult because, you know, people are trying to like, people don't want me to be what I am, and you know, there's nothing they can do about it, essentially. Anyway. Ah! So like so I need to start making my movies, and I need people to like come out and meet with me. This transcends like the normal procedure or like protocol of like, you know, projects and stuff. And I know you all realize that this was coming because it's like, movies. What's the deal, right? You're watching, like, you watch The Matrix, and it's like, oh wow, a lot of stuff, but then Neo dies at the end, right? And it's like, how can he die at the end if he's immortal, right? The whole deal with Neo is that he's God. He's like the David Ames of the Matrix world, right? He can't die because he just jumps to a mirror world recreation, because that is the most important thing going on in the universe, right? Oh, sorry. I'm too loud. Alright, so Keanu Reeves, so like Neo is immortal, and he's just jumping from like mirror world recreation to mirror world recreation, and they're all the same because like that's the most important thing going on in the universe in the Matrix. And so like he just doesn't die, you know. He just miracles, he just fucking comes back to life, right? So like that's what's going on here, you know. That's what's going on like now, you know. Like that's what's been going on since like 2004. But the thing is that like it's all right, you know. Like those were like just characters based on a theory, you know, based on a principle that people were like theorizing about. But like I'm the actuality of that, and I've like oh really, yes, because I'm progressing the technology of the dream world, so that when other people die, they just jump into the dream world and like you know, exist there, right? Oh, that's great. That sounds great. Yeah, it sounds great, but it takes a lot of work to stabilize the dream world so that people don't try to like, you know, ruin your good experiences or try to take over your body or take over your life, right? So I preserve that. So also we're all immortal and we all exist in different environments, but I exist in this control one, and this girl, go away, weirdos. People try to like do a lot of stupid stuff. So I'm gonna post this stuff tonight, and as soon as this tape runs out, that's it. I'm not gonna do any more for a while because it's a lot of work. I mean, it's a lot. It takes a lot out of me, in that like you know, without any sort of response, it kind of seems like I'm just like, you know, like uploading these segments, you know, into the fucking nothingness of space, right? But the thing is that space is like where everything is, right? Like it's where everything that isn't down here is, and so it's like like technically like who cares, you know? Woohoo! It's just like a busted analogy, but like, you know, the spirit world. Anyway, so like so I can explain everything in the universe to those people. They're welcome. They special girl that knows that like she has an invite out here, you know, to be the first person to come out here. Because here's the thing. Here's the reason why I need this special girl who knows who she is to come out here and meet me first. I need her to tell me who's treated her like shit, so that I can deny them, you know, the VIP access to my continuity, so that they can go, man, I shouldn't have treated that girl like shit before, right? And like this has everything to do with everything, but like back when I was like back when I was like working on the like back when I was like hitting the conflicts, um, I read an interview where like, you know, Forrest Whitaker was like hanging out with this person that like that I'm talking about, and like I have to look it up again, but like this person has a tattoo on her back, and like, and it was like FHW, right? And I'm like, man, that might be like Forrest Whitaker's initials, right? And like she might have been Forrest Whitaker's pet, you know, because Forrest Whitaker might have had like access to heroin, right? And so like she might have had to be his pet in order to get some more of his drugs, right? And like so I looked up Forrest Whitaker on the internet, and there was no mention of his middle name at all, right? And so I'm like, no middle initial, right? What's the middle initial? H, right? FHW. And so I'm like, what's the H stand for? Heroin, right? So like I'm like, okay, interesting. Maybe like Fiona Apple is working with Forrest Whitaker in order to try and like find the guy or find somebody that can solve the puzzle of like drugs and spirits and heroin, right? Like weed, coke, LSD, shrooms, heroin, right? The mystery of that shit, right? And so like I solved all the mysteries, and like I figured everything out, and I've been motivating the progress. I've been motivating the progress I gotta keep it down.